this computer. Yes. Okay, now we're recording. So today we're gonna watch a video. It's about 12 minutes long, and it has more to do with confidence in yourself and becoming a better person than it does about Mary Kay stuff specifically, but I thought it was really cool. I don't know if you guys read the little blurb on Monique, but she actually was in High School Musical, which I used to like that as a teenager, you know. But she was in High School Musical, and she just fully supports Mary Kay and uses our products all the time and stuff. So to think about celebrities using our stuff kind of baffles me, but I mean, we do have celebrity makeup artists that use our makeup all the time, so I don't know why. It's just cool. So I'm just going to start off with, and then I'm going to go over the Timewise repair line. Except I don't have the wrinkle filler, but I could talk about that too. And I will be honest, I'll probably keep it short. My tooth broke more, so every time I talk, my tooth is cutting into my tongue, and it's not very pleasant right now. So I'll probably keep tonight a little shorter than I normally do, but all right, let me start sharing my screen. I want to share the video lounge. And Hannah, so you know, you can find these videos on Mary Kay in Touch and then under the video lounge button. So if you like sharing them with any of your customers too.
Okay.
So, all right, here you go.
Hi everyone, my name is Monique Coleman. I am an actress, producer, and so honored to be Mary Kay's first ever Pink Changing Lives honoree. And I would like to give such a warm welcome to all of the Mary Kay consultants, friends, family, and guests. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really wanted to take this moment to talk about fostering self-discovery and advocating for beauty during uncertain times. We're obviously all quarantined right now, and this pandemic has really taken a toll on many people. But what I'm excited about is the message and the spirit of Mary Kay, and really knowing that this group of people understands and has the tools that we need to survive any situation. And that is why I am so passionate about partnering up with Mary Kay to be able to speak with you today and to share a little bit about my journey and what I've been experiencing during the pandemic and during quarantine, hopefully to be able to inspire all of you and be able to come together as women in this community to really be able to move forward and take what we learned right now and apply it to any time in our lives. During this pandemic has been really interesting for me because although many people know me as a public figure, I was in High School Musical, I was the United Nations Youth Champion, I've traveled all around the world. What I've really come to learn about myself is that there were many hidden gifts and talents that I had that I still wasn't really sharing with the world. And it's been really incredible during this time to kind of be more reflective, to dig deep, to go within, and to uncover some of those things. And a few of them have been dancing, singing, expressing myself, which you probably are thinking, Mo, you were already doing that. What are you talking about? But I think it's one thing for me to tell someone else's story. It's entirely different to share my own. And I really want to encourage all of you to do that, to take some time and to implement some very simple things to open your mind and really use this opportunity to launch us into our futures. I know one thing that I've been doing a lot is journaling. I think it's really helpful to get pen to paper and to share your ideas and to get those thoughts out of your mind and really enjoy this moment of being more quiet or at peace. Some of you might be thinking, I'm not quiet and I am not a peace girl. My kids are home with me and it is crazy. And to that I would say, you know, it's also interesting time to look at the gifts in our experiences. Many of us were going through our lives in a routine of some sort. And although a lot of us here are entrepreneurs of sorts, a lot of us had a way that we did things. And now everything is different and it doesn't fit in how we used to do it. but that's okay. We don't have to continue on the same path to get the results that we ultimately want. Oftentimes, the things that we imagine and how we see things playing out isn't really what it is, and things can turn out a lot better than we think they will. So a couple of things that I've been doing is I actually launched a show called Stay Motivated, and it's an interview series where I interview lots of different people about what they were doing to stay motivated during this time. I also started something called Get Your Move On, where I've been taking to social media to help people shake off their anxiety, get out of their heads, and get into their bodies, which is something that's so important. And I want to encourage all of us here to do that as well. And I've also been going online and sharing soulful conversations with one of my dear friends, Romeo, and we've been doing something called In the Flow with Ro and Mo. Now, these are all ideas that I had had for years and years that I was sitting on. These are things that I knew I wanted to do, but for some reason never had the time or honestly didn't have the courage to put myself out there in that way. And it has been so rewarding to let go of the perfectionism, to shake off this idea of how people perceive my brand, and to express more of those parts of myself. And I know a lot of us put a lot of our attention on other people, and this is a beautiful time to redirect some of that attention back to yourself. Are there dormant dreams that you have? Are there things that you used to do when you were younger that you just stopped doing? Painting or writing or reading certain types of books? Are there people that you've always wanted to talk to that you miss, that are in your family or otherwise, or ideas that have come to your head that you just never took the time to, or never had the time really, to pause and take action on those things? I really want to encourage all of you to dig deep and to wake up those dormant dreams. Many of us were on a path where you're going down that path and it seems like this is the only way, and then all of a sudden we get interrupted and reminded that life is fluid, it's ever evolving. And although this might seem like an uncertain time right now, we have been through so many uncertainties and we will continuously do so. And that's one of the things I love about Mary Kay, is that Mary Kay truly does withstand the test of time. And when we link arms and we support one another as women, there really isn't anything that we can't do. So I really want to encourage us, spend time with more women. One thing that you can do is host a Mary Kay virtual spa party. You can use some of my favorite products like this sheet mask. I love this mask so much. I actually wear it when I'm flying. I look like a crazy person, but it's fine. And I know we're not flying right now, but when we get back to being out in the world, trust me, you might look crazy, but you'll feel great afterwards. But this is one of my favorites. And anything, you guys can get together and use beauty and use self-care as a chance to talk about how you're feeling. That's one of the things I think is really missing in our society right now, is real, genuine, sincere conversation, regardless of what's going on. So I want to encourage you to schedule that Zoom call, get everyone together, do some facials, take care of yourself, try new products, and really share what you're actually going through, because that is the power of when women get together, right? Another thing that I want to recommend is get dressed. Now, I gotta tell you, I have not been putting my pants on every day, but I will say that on the days that I do, I feel so much better. For me, one of my favorite things is a great lip. So this one is one of my favorites. It's actually, let's see, the Hot Pink Rose Bonbon. That's the color I have on right now. A lip, a shadow, whatever it is for you that makes you feel beautiful, it gives you the opportunity to really take time with yourself. I know a lot of us are thinking, well, I don't have anywhere to go, I don't have anywhere to be. But sometimes just pulling yourself together reminds you that it doesn't matter. You are a human being, not a human doing. So it doesn't really matter what you do. It matters how you feel, and it matters that you're waking up and you are, for me, this is sometimes my armor. Quarantine at times has been lonely. It's been difficult. It hasn't always been, I haven't always been able to find that inspiration and that positivity. But on days where I get dressed and I pull it together, I find that by the end of the day, I have found the inspiration that I need to get done what I need to do. And the last thing that I would say is to get moving, to get up, take deep breaths, and get moving. I'm going to show you. So you're in your day. Sometimes there's just too much going on, right? My mind is flooded with everything. One thing that I like to do is just pause and take a deep breath. So I want to encourage you to do that with me right now. So I'm going to take one deep breath. Ready? Okay. Let's do it again. When we take that deep breath, we are literally sending oxygen to our brains and we are shaking things up. Another thing that we can do that's really fun, especially if you have kids, I like to call it a countdown. So say you're feeling a little overwhelmed or you're just, however you're feeling and you're just not feeling like yourself. One thing I like to do is a shakedown. I try to find a little corner where there isn't anybody and I just shake it down from 8 to 1. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, this is something that you can do that gets your heart racing a little bit. I find that for myself, I get in my head a lot, right? Because we're thoughtful, we're thinking about so many things, we're holding everything all the time. And sometimes we just need to get out of there. So for me, doing a quick shakedown, taking a deep breath, stretching my arms out wide, breathing in. These are very simple things that we can do. Neck rolls are really good. Looking right and looking left. Shaking out our wrists, those of us that spend too much time on our phones and on our computers. These are simple, simple things that have great impact because we have to make room for ourselves. We have to make room for our purpose. We have to make room for our dreams. And some of us are sitting here. I know I am. I'm sitting here on my phone all day long and I forget to drop my shoulders, to open my heart, and to be ready to face anything. Well, the message I really want to share with you today is that although this is an unprecedented time, we have been here before. And as Mary Kay women, oh my goodness, the resilience, the capabilities, we are built for times just like this. And I want to encourage you all to really tap into that can-do, unstoppable spirit of this brand that really connected you in the first place, and remind yourself that we are strong, we are resilient, we are warriors, we are capable of absolutely anything. And yes, we may have to put on a pink lip, and we might not wear our pants that day, and sometimes we have to shake it out, but that's what we're made for. We are capable, we are strong, and this time is a time like no other, but we are timeless. And the more we really reflect, connect, and open, we will emerge from this stronger and better than we have ever been.
All right, let me exit the video lounge because it's going to play another one and stop my screen share. All right, so just kind of like an encouraging thing. I don't know how things are for you, Hannah, right now, but the other three of us are in Colorado and rules have been lightening at least, but it's still, I know it can get stressful at times. And the mask she was talking about is the biocellulose mask. If you come to the Pink Week Hydrofacial Spa Week on Facebook, obviously, that is part of one of the treatments that we're going to talk about. This actually is all of the different pieces of that, and I still have my sets my kits available. So if Karis or Kylie, those are $30, including tax and everything else, to get all the pieces for doing that. And normally it would be like $100 to $400 a day, and we're doing 7 days of the treatment. I wasn't going to go over this part yet. All right, so time-wise repair. None of you guys need this, but you might know somebody that does. This is more for somebody watching later might, because I know I have some people that are in their 50s and above on the page, but this is our really pretty box. All of our sets come with an information card, which is super handy, but this is just, I think it's just so beautifully packaged. It makes me want to get it, and I don't have the deep lines and wrinkles yet. But there's like the cleanser, the advanced lifting serum, so if you feel like you just have some saggy parts or extra wrinkles in an area, the day cream with SPF, the night cream with retinol, and the eye firming cream, so if you have extra wrinkles around your eyes. That is the primary set for the time-wise repair. And I might actually read through some of, so like the time-wise 3D, it defends, delays, and I was going to say defers, but that might not be the third D. The repair line does 3 R's. It reduces the look of deep lines and wrinkles, restores a lifted appearance, and recaptures the look of youthful volume. So it just helps you look younger and not as wrinkly. We also have, as part of that line, the Revealing Radiance facial peel. I actually used this the other day. It helps to, again, reduce the wrinkles. All the time-wise line does, whether the time-wise repair or just the time-wise 3D. But it's just like another face mask. You could use it up to 2 times a week. Don't use it with microdermabrasion because it is a chemical exfoliant, and those both are heavier duty exfoliants, so you don't want to use them right in a row because it could damage your skin. But this tube, it's expensive, but it's not if you think about it. This is $65 for a facial peel, and it's not that big. Like, it's not even the size of my face, but it should last you probably even up to 6 months, because if you're only using it 2 times a week, if that, it should last you a really long time. So it's really more like, I don't know, $10 a month, 10 or 11. So it's not that much. But the foaming cleanser revitalizes, renews, and maintains a moisture balance. The day cream helps restore your skin's youthful cushion and is formulated to help maximize skin reaction to external irritants. The night treatment helps improve the advanced signs of aging, helps reveal the radiant looking skin, so it just brightens your skin and evens your skin tone. The advanced lifting serum tightens, like I said, the sagging appearance of skin. It gives your facial contour a firmer look. So, like, I don't know. All I could think of was a baby's bottom, and I don't know why. Probably because I have 3 kids. Kylie can relate. She has 4. So just thinking about like how firm baby skin is, it helps to get your skin back to that. And then the eye cream targets the deeper lines and sagging skin under the eyes. And if you have like really puffy and dark circles under your eyes, even if you are only 20, what are you, 21, 22, Hannah, right?
I'm 22, yeah.
Okay. Even if you are only 22, if you have a long college day, since you're going off to get your master's, you're going to have late nights. You might need some extra volume. Oh, yeah. Or like Kylie having 4 kids, you know, you might need an extra boost to your eyes. And then there's also, I'm going to show you the shape, but you can't really see all the little details on it. I'll be posting this on the page afterwards. These are the specials I'm doing on top of what's going on Saturday, which I'll talk about in a minute. But there's also a deep wrinkle filler. So if you have deep wrinkles, like in your forehead or your smile lines, or even right here, you could do the deep wrinkle filler and just fill in those spots to give yourself a more even appearance. It will help reduce the wrinkles over time, but it also helps kind of cover them up in the meantime. So for when we all get a little older, right? I know I'm the oldest person on here right now, but that's okay. And then I'll talk a little. So the Revealing Radiance Peel, it makes your skin look brighter. It improves your skin texture significantly. The fine lines and wrinkles are reduced. And well, I should say this is all within 2 weeks, not like 6 months or a year or 2 years. It's within 2 weeks. Your skin looks brighter. Your skin texture is improved significantly. Your fine lines and wrinkles look reduced. Your skin tone looks more even. And some women saw immediate benefits after use. I know I felt like my skin looked brighter. I've only used it once, I'll be honest. I was a little there was just so many new products that I was trying, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to try it yet. And then I was like, I'm passing this out as samples. I should probably see what it feels like and how to put it on, right? So I did. And it doesn't, I think it stings sometimes depending on the moisture level and how sensitive your skin can be, but mine barely did. Like right here, I'm really dry, so I think right here it kind of affected me a little bit, but it just felt like almost like the gel mask. It has that similar texture, even though it's a white, it squirts out white. And it looks like this. So you just squirt out a couple squirts. I use the mask applicator, which we have. You could also use your hands to put it on. And then here's some, let me see what it actually says. These images, it says, speak for themselves, and they show a significant improvement in skin texture when measured by a high-resolution camera during a clinical study. The before picture shows multiple areas of red and yellow, indicating rough, uneven skin texture. In the after picture, the blue areas are more prominent, indicating smoother skin. So I don't know if you can see, this is the before using that, and then this is after 2 weeks of use, and that's only 2 times a week that you're using that. So that's amazing, the difference in such a short amount of time. And when I say chemical, it's still like, it's good for your skin. Mary Kay isn't going to produce something that's not good for your skin. It's just not a mechanical, like the microdermabrasion. You're rubbing it in. This one, it's just sitting on your skin and pulling out the dead cells and stuff. So, trying to think. Like I was telling the other girls, Kylie, my tooth broke a little bit more today, and it's cutting my tongue, so I was going to keep tonight a little shorter. But these are the deals I'm going to put out tonight. But I can read through them really quick, but Saturday, I almost said Friday. Saturday, I'm doing a customer appreciation sale. So, Hannah, you're more than welcome to bring your people on too, but that's only if you're going to offer the deal, because I'm not going to steal your customers. But, so Karis and Kylie, thank you, Kylie. I need to figure out our dental information. I haven't figured out since Seth got a new job in, August. So I need to figure that out and get to my dentist, because I can't afford to pay out of pocket yet. But what was I saying? Saturday. Oh, so Karis and Kylie, if you bring friends, you get extra points into a drawing for free stuff. Somebody's at our door, so I'm sending Seth to answer it right now. I'm guessing it's somebody because there's a wedding at our church on tomorrow. So I'm guessing it's somebody to do with that. We'll find out. This could be exciting. So I'm doing that on Saturday, and I'm taking pre-orders as well. So if you pre-order before 8 o'clock.
Oh, one of your dogs. Do you mind grabbing for us?
Okay,
Yeah,
somebody threw a frisbee in my backyard. I bet my dogs are having fun with that. But what was I saying? Okay, so Saturday, distractions, right? 8 a.m. to noon, I'm doing 30% off. Any pre-orders will get that amount. And then noon to 4 is 25. 4 to 8 p.m. is 20%, and 8 to midnight, which honestly, if it's 8 and between 8 and the time that I wake up Sunday morning, it'll get 15% off. So if you do any pre-orders, it's 30% off. And that will be including these deals that I'm putting up tonight. So I think that is all. I totally got distracted by the people at my door. I'll be posting more. I have an event on our page. Obviously, this will be recorded. And if you guys bring friends to this or something else, I know, Karis, you said Kyler's your only friend, but you could bring your coworkers, and then you get free stuff. But yeah, if you bring friends, you get extra points, extra entries. Every $10 you spend after the discount is an entry. And if I reach my $1,000 goal, I will probably do even more giveaways. And then if you want to join in the Pink Week hydrofacial spa party, that's going to be $30 for a kit, and that kit will include everything you need to participate that week. So I think that is all. Is there anything you guys have questions on or want to share or thoughts or just want to say anything? And I was like, I don't know, it's 10:30, almost 11 o'clock here, right? I know you're 2 hours ahead. So thanks for popping on. All right, then I'm going to stop recording.